Hi there, Gator Chatters. Golden Gate Coaching Gator Chat. Welcome back. I hope you're enjoying our lessons. I know I surely am. This is for Sunday, June 23rd, 2024, and our lesson is It's a New Day. That reminds me of a song. Today is a new day, and I will be glad in it. Hey. Haggai 2 and 23, Zechariah 4, 1 through 3, and also verses 6 through 14. And I'm excited again because we get to chat. And if you want to chat back to me instead of me just doing all the talking, you can reach out to GoldenGatorChat@gmail.com. You can put comments. You can see me at church. And I hope you're enjoying the lessons. I'm really getting a lot out of these, more than I ever thought I would. This story went back at Mr. Jeffrey. Oh, Mr. Jeffrey. He did not realize that him not putting the plants in correctly was going to create such a catastrophe. How many times, Lord, can I relate? How many times we don't think that, oh, I'm a little tired today, I'll just do this. It is no big deal. But then here comes a big old storm. Plants are all messed up. So we pick back up with that story. That was the story from last week, remember? So he goes back to the center. This time it says he was early. So he learned his lesson. I'm still working on mine. But he went back. He told him, Mr. Howard, the person who's helping them at the shelter, I can't believe all this happened just because of those plants not being in there correctly. And Mr. Howard told him, yeah, if you had put that in there correctly, then, these plants help us to feed this community. And that was what he was supposed to be doing, helping. And it ended up causing a bigger problem than he originally intended to. But he did go back. He did correct his mistake. And he did see Mr. Howard explain to him how that helps everybody in their center. So I really enjoyed that story. Somehow I'm always finding ways to find myself in these stories, and I hope you do too. You learn things that you can take from these stories. And of course, we give you those handouts at church, so I'll let you read that whole story, but kind of just give you a little synopsis of it. But Mr. Howard did tell him that he was glad that he came back, and Jeffrey was glad that he came back, and he got to write that part of and see how it connected to the bigger picture. Sometimes we don't know that the things that we have to input have an impact on the bigger picture, but it does. You do, you matter, we all matter, and that's why we're here together. So let's look at our scriptures and get into some more of our lesson for today. In Haggai 2 and 23, I can't really see, but on that day, this is God's message. I will take you, O Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, as my personal servant, and I will set you as a signet ring, the sign of my sovereign presence and authority. I've looked over the field, and I've chosen you for this. This is a message from the God of the angel armies, telling Zerubbabel that he chose him. That's some good stuff. Zechariah 4, 1 through 3, the messenger angel again called me to attention. It was like being wakened out of a deep sleep. He said, what do you see? I answered, I see a lamp and a solid gold with a bowl on top. 7 lamps, each with 7 spouts, are set on the bowl, and there are 2 olive trees, one on either side of the bowl. The first thought in my mind was, what does all that mean? Keep reading, keep going. Guess what? It's going to tell us. Then he said, this is God's message in Zerubbabel. You can't force these things. They only come about through my spirit, says the God of the angel armies. So, big mountain, who do you think you are? Next to Zerubbabel, you're nothing but a molehill. He'll proceed to set the cornerstone in place, accompanied by cheers. Yes, yes, do it. After that, the word of God came to me. Zerubbabel started rebuilding the temple, and he will complete it. That will be your confirmation that the God of the angel armies sent me to you. Does anyone dare despise this day of small beginnings? They'll change their tune when they see the Zerubbabel setting the last stone in the place. Going back to the vision, the messenger angel said, 7 lampstands are the eyes of God probing the dark corners of the world like searchlights. And the 2 olive trees on either side of the lampstand, I asked. So he's asking, what is the 2 olive trees on the either side of the lampstand? What's the meaning of them? And while you're at it, the 2 branches of the olive trees that feed oil to the lamps. What do they mean? So we can ask God questions? Yes, keep on. He said, you haven't figured that out? I said, no, sir. He said, these are the 2 who stand beside the master of the whole earth and supply golden lamp oil worldwide. So I love the synopsis that our story gave us, our lesson gave us in the book. Haggai received a seal of guarantee that the temple rebuilding would be completed. God had chosen Zerubbabel to complete the project, who would be elevated and used for God's glory. Similarly, bold print, underline it, italicize that, read it, believe it. God has chosen us. Who, me? Us. Who, you? To do work for Him. Guys, good leaders can encourage us during a project's completion. Haggai and Zechariah provided the moral and spiritual encouragement to resume building the temple. So they were there for spiritual encouragement. They were there for moral support. They were some cheerleaders for this project. Zerubbabel made sure that the work was completed. So Zerubbabel came in to oversee the work. So we all play a part in God's plan. And guess who God was with? All of them. God's spirit empowered all of them. You got God's spirit in you to do what you need to do. I got God's spirit in me to do what I need to do. And when we all do our part, we contribute to the whole picture, the big plan. See, you see the picture on the side? That's the vision of our new church. And that's something that I'm so excited. I shared it with you a few lessons ago. And we are making strides to help improve our church. I don't know about you, but I'm so excited. I can see it. We can have a place for us to talk together in person where our projector will work and where we can just be able to socialize, something that we have not been able to do as much. So I hope that you're excited. I hope that you will know that these things that we're working on is for a bigger future, and we all play a plan. We might not think that it is, but even giving encouragement, even finding a way to be a positive light for somebody so that they continue on their journey, so that they can continue to work. That is a part of God's plan. We all play a part. Even you. You encourage me. You encourage me to keep going. You encourage me to find different ways to do this so we can journey together. So just know that we're all in this together. And I hope you're excited about it because I am. Let's do our applications because they are some pretty good activities that we have. And we found a way that I can put these on here. So this one was unscrambling words. Do you know what this word is? You might have to put it on pause so you can think of the answer. But 1, 2, 3, here's the answer. It's the Riverdale. What a name, what a name, what a name. They got some names in the Bible. You might not be able to pronounce it, but you know. You'll just remember this person did something to help God and his big plan. And you'll know that that could be your name. That could be SNNIGLY something. That means that you fit in there and God's plan too. So let's look at our next word. This one got me. I could not figure out what this word was for a long time. And I even came up with another word, but that I don't think that was it. After I thought about it a while, I got the words. You ready for what it is? Man, 3, 2, 1. Angel! That's Angel! How did I not know thought it might be gleam. I was thinking angle. I'm like, well, how does that relate to our lesson? The angels was giving the messages to the God's people. So remember that when you encounter somebody, God, you might be talking to an angel unaware and help you get along your way. And we thank God for all of our angels. What is this word? I kept thinking trips, but it's two eyes, so it can't be that. Have you thought of what it is yet? Okay, three, two, one. Spirit! By God's spirit. His spirit moving, grooving all around town, making it go down. I didn't know I could flow. That's the way it goes. All right, what word is that? That one you could probably get. You figured it out yet? Okay, three, two, one. Temple. This thing we've been talking about for 4 weeks. It's building God's temple. And guess what? I think it's right on time because we're working on our temple too. Another word. I know you can think of that one. I know you know what that one is. And again, I say three, two, one. Rejoice! Yes, rejoice. Sometimes you don't even know what you're happy about. Half the time I don't never know what I'm happy about. I'm just happy. But you know that when you rejoice, it helps somebody else be happy. It helps you to feel better. And I'd rather be that than any other way. So, last word. Oops, I gave you the answer. Anointed. My special effects cut out. So you got the answer, anointed. That one's for free because we're all anointed. That is tickling me. Just know that I love you. I'm so glad that you got to get in on our lesson today. I hope you have a blessed, beautiful, wonderful week. I hope that you take something from it. And if you feel so inclined, feel free to reach back out. Feel free to send us an email. We might be able to put a clip or something in here from your answers, or maybe even a quote from you. So, or put them in the comments. So, I just hope that you enjoy. I'm give you all that I got, the last part of me that I got, and I'm about to pass out. Bye. Where's the stop button? There it is.